needed the wind to hit that. I can't tell if it did.
We've got a chance. We have got a chance. All right, Eli, it is episode 5 of the ONSZN. And let's not waste any time.
Do you just want to get into it?
Let's just go straight into the smoke, Lenny. Dry ice. Let's pull it up.
Okay, this is what I thought was going to happen.
This is what you thought was going to happen. So, okay. It's still tight. It's still tight.
It's still tight, but there are some developments.
Okay.
I have now, in my last 2 sessions, hit 112 3 times. No,
Ooh.
I think 4 times. I did my stack session before we got on to talk tonight. I hit 112 twice, but I also hit 109 and 107, which was a death blow, and I was ready to absolutely snap everything in my living room.
Death blow.
Death blow. I was furious.
When you think you're not going to die, but then someone else orders a death blow.
Yeah, it was a deep burn.
It's 111 to 110, 122 to 121, 344 to 340. That is tight.
It is very tight.
And your max swing has been 112 that you've hit 4 times now.
Yes.
And my max is 113 and I've hit it twice.
Yeah. So now, I got something to tell you.
Okay.
I told you I had something to tell you about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
About our stack session.
Okay.
I got a text message the other day, last Wednesday. It was almost 10:30 at night. From our good friend.
Lenny, do we need the story time music?
Cue the story time music, Lenny. Cue it. I got a text message from our friend Josh Tauge.
Okay.
A solo text message.
Just you, not me.
And I'm just going to read you what it said. Prepare to have your feelings hurt. JJ wants to know if you want to do a virtual driver consult. He's got ideas on settings that could help. He wants you dialed in for the man tooth. If you're open to that, we could do it our afternoon, your evening tomorrow. Now,
Really?
JJ,
Really?
he's a shark, okay?
Really?
He's
really,
a shark.
JJ?
He's in my corner. We're best friends. We talk all the time, mostly at work. But that's the text I got.
Are you serious?
So I'm ecstatic. For anybody that doesn't know, JJ is the fitter from our earlier video. Lenny, I'm sure you can cue some B-roll right now of JJ, but JJ is regarded as maybe the top club fitter on the planet. But he said, I was with Matt Fitzpatrick a couple days ago, and we were talking about stack. We were looking at swing stuff. He said, I've got some advice for you that I think will help you in the speed race. And I said,
JJ, didn't you see when Eli came after you? I mean,
No!
I didn't say anything bad about you.
I was mad because he was helping you. Now he's back on the good side. He said, hey, you're swinging the stack too conservatively. He said, do not think about any swing technique, literally none. He said, you need to go out, you need to swing it as hard as you can. He said, I promise you, your numbers will go up. And my numbers shot up 2 miles an hour on the very next set of swings.
So that's how you caught up.
It's the only reason. I said, the other day when I told you, I was like, I've got some stuff I need to share with you. It will come out of the blue. I can't give you any context, but there's a reason my swing speed's up. So JJ was like, throw the technique out, swing it as hard as you can. He said, Sasha is dead on. He said, I'm seeing it. I saw it with Fitzpatrick. I've seen it with the pros. It will work its way into your cruising speed, but you just got to let it go. But anyway, the last 2 sessions, I've just tried to swing out of my guts and not worry about any kind of technique, no position, nothing. So,
all right. Well, you know what? I like that.
JJ's on my side.
You're swinging out of your guts and you're still slower than I am. Take that, Team Shark.
JJ, here's the important part. JJ is on Team Shark. He's on my side. And this, I don't know how I lose this competition with JJ in my corner.
I'm also playing from the up tees.
Really?
So Jason said, hey, when you get out there, I want you to play from the forward tees. And he says, as much as you can, play from the forward tees, and let's shoot an even par round, and then let's back up. Okay, so the last thing we'll do today is take a look at the shots from the 18th hole of the forward tee challenge. I described this in more detail on the podcast, but here's the swings that were made with the most pressure as I tried to hit the goal on the first try. You'll see upon further review, I'm not really sure I burned the low side as I told Eli did on this putt. Maybe I burned the low side of the green, but this putt wasn't particularly close to going in. But anyway, after the round, I wanted Jason's look at my driver swing in the wild. And here's what he had to say.
What I see here is that you made an athletic move to help get the ball down where you want it. So where your brain, where you wanted to get the ball to go. So your target obviously is like the middle of the fairway.
Right.
So all that happened in your swing is you were aimed right, okay? And if you would have hit your ball where your body was lined up, okay, you would have actually hit it into the trees.
Right.
So what happened was your athletic ability took over and it said, whoa, hold on a second here. If we make the swing that we want to make, so the nice smooth swing that we're working on and all your iron shots are really mint, the wedges are good.
Yep.
You actually would have hit it into the trees. So then at the last second, you close the face slightly, and this is, micro changes that are happening. Okay, so a little bit of throw through impact. Something that we'll work on definitely is posture throughout the driver, right? And if you watch sort of the last couple segments of each of your shot, you just stand up just slightly out of your left side bend, which gets your hands working just a little bit higher at the top. And what's happening is as you're rotating up to the top, you're just losing a little bit of that left side bend. And the lead shoulder works up, and the left arm just works a little bit across your chest. If you retain that left side posture, your tilts would be better, and your arms would just be a touch lower. So you're feeling like you need to get your hands maybe a touch higher, when really now you don't. It's so good that you don't need that feel. Okay. And I talk about this with a lot of my students, is like, you're going to exaggerate a feel so long to the point where the exaggeration becomes real. Yeah. And that's basically what's happened right now, is you have to exaggerate those like hands coming, through the chest, coming up earlier, so you weren't turning flat and around. Well, now what's happened is you did such a good job at that. That feel is now real, and we just need to back off it a little bit.
Next time on the ONSZN, I try to hit as many drivers as humanly possible. And Eli has something to say. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and get down what happened last night? Because I didn't mean, all I was doing was trying to look at the schedule, and I saw what happened.
And you saw
so.
Okay, all right. My side, and this, I don't know how I lose this competition with JJ in my corner now.
Team Bear.
So there you go. It's done. This is my stack coach. Look at me bleed. This is me, world.
This is my blood. Look at my stack. This is my speed.
Look at me, let it go.
So love me. That still hurts. That still hurts me. That still hurts me that you did that, JJ. That's okay.
Yeah. And I think this has to bring a lot of things into question about Tauge. I mean, he was a polar bear guy. He was kind of behind organizing this. I don't know. Maybe that's something you two need to talk about offline. Maybe he's starting to wisen up. Maybe he's starting to come to the good side.
I don't think so. Me and Tauge have had our own conversations, and let's just say that was a big acting job. I knew all that.